Hey, what's up guys? It's YVLab MMA here. And I know what you're thinking, wait, aren't they an Instagram page? Yeah, that's right. But we're branching into the YouTube world and we're going to be creating content about all things MMA, starting with this video. But don't worry, we're still going to be posting those crazy Mike Perry dancing videos and interesting Fight Night stats on Instagram. However, for those topics with a bit more depth, it only makes sense for us to present them somewhere we can truly do them justice. So here we are. And what better place to start than with one you guys have frequently requested. So sit back, get comfy, as we explain the backstory behind 5 MMA nicknames. Number 1. Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. Before Khabib jumped on Dylan Danis' head at UFC 229, you wouldn't say that the nickname, the Eagle, suited him very well. Well, many things changed for Khabib since that infamous night. Attentive viewers of Anatomy of a Fighter probably know where the nickname the Eagle came from. To this day, even after being in the UFC for 8 years and becoming one of the biggest MMA stars in the world, people still cannot pronounce his name the proper way. Khabib even gave a masterclass in pronouncing his own name at a UFC post-fight show.
Habib Abdulmanapovich Nurmagomedov. This is my correctly.
And start saying that.
When Khabib signed with the UFC officials instantly realized that there's no way the American public could remember his name, let alone pronounce it. So they suggested him to make up an easy nickname. While driving in his homeland accompanied with Will Harris, creator of Anatomy of a Fighter, Khabib and Harris recorded a video explaining why they chose the nickname. Khabib's home is called the Tumaidinsky district, which literally translates to the area of eagles. Without hesitation, their team decided that the Eagle is the perfect nickname for Khabib. Number 2. Jon Bones Jones. In his early MMA career, his nickname was Jon Sexual Chocolate Jones, and this is not exactly the nickname you would want to have being one of the greatest, if not the greatest fighter in the world. It was a no-brainer that entering the UFC, Jon would change his nickname. All he had to do was dust off an old nickname that he got when he played football during his high school days. "I was a football player that couldn't catch," he said. "I couldn't throw, but I was really tall and skinny. They put me on the defensive line with these huge shoulder pads and a really big helmet. When you look at my upper body, I looked like a really big guy, but I had these little chicken legs coming out of the uniform, so everyone started calling me Bones and my brother Beefy, so I kept the name." Number 3. Israel the Last Stylebender Adesanya. This one is easy for those who watched the hit TV series Avatar. As a child, Israel Adesanya watched Avatar The Last Airbender and resonated heavily with the main character Aang. Aang was able to control all 4 elements: water, earth, fire, and air. Israel felt that his goal was to have a similar control of all the styles of martial arts. Therefore, Israel based his nickname, The Last Stylebender, off of Aang's title. Israel has lived up to his nickname by amassing an 8-0 MMA record while becoming the middleweight champion. Number 4. Gamebred Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal's nickname, Gamebred, originated from his brother. Masvidal states that he was bred to have game, which he describes as the ability to fight through pain and hardship. He also explained that his nickname lends itself to his love of pit bulls. Masvidal owns 2 pit bulls himself, named Nina and Mia. These factors led to the perfect nickname for Jorge Masvidal, Gamebred. This willingness to fight through struggle has helped to push Masvidal to the top of the competition within the UFC's welterweight division. Number 5. Anthony Rumble Johnson. Anthony Johnson's nickname origin story reminds me of how a kid from our block got his nickname, Mug. When we would roast him and pull his strings, he would always say, "I'll beat your mug," until eventually we just started calling him Mug. Why do I tell you this story? Because Anthony Johnson would use the phrase, "Let's get ready to rumble," before his football games. So when it came time to decide on a nickname during a 4-man tournament, Johnson began using his former football nickname for his MMA career. Anthony Rumble Johnson lives up to his nickname by being widely considered one of the hardest hitters in UFC history. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching. We appreciate you. This was the first of many, so please hit like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss our future videos. Our fellow Instagram page, Geek MMA, also helped us write this list, so shout out to them too. They have some amazing content. If you have any topics you want to see us cover, go ahead and drop them down in the comments below. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.
Well, subscribe already. Hit the fucking like button and subscribe before I knock your ass out, man. I ain't fucking with you, man.